So if you had to guess, what would you say is the most successful fast food chain in America? Well, if you're grading based on things like sales per location, customer satisfaction, and growth, Chick-fil-A is arguably at the top of the list. To give you an idea of just how popular it is, while Subway is the largest fast food chain in the US with over 21,000 locations, Chick-fil-A actually has a higher number of sales in the US despite Subway having nearly 8 times as many stores. So why is Chick-fil-A so successful? Well, obviously, people like their food. Not to mention the fact that Chick-fil-A always seems to get your order right. And on the off chance that they don't, they shower you with free stuff. And their reputation for efficiency is so well known that when a local government in North Carolina was having trouble distributing COVID vaccinations, it was their local Chick-fil-A that stepped in to get their lines sorted out. But while good ingredients and effective processes certainly contribute to all this success, it's the quality of the employees and customer service that people remember about Chick-fil-A. You can no sooner say thank you than a smiling Chick-fil-A employee will respond with, my pleasure. Chick-fil-A employs over 35,000 people across 48 states, and the consistency and quality of service across that many locations is arguably one of the reasons why it's so popular. But how do they do it? I mean, we are constantly told that employers in general, and the fast food industry specifically, is one of the classic cases of employer-employee power disparities, leading to high turnover, low salaries, and poor work environments. And yet, employees of Chick-fil-A give it high marks. Salary, working conditions, upward mobility, reputation, corporate culture, all of this contributes to why employees recommend Chick-fil-A to their job-seeking friends at surprisingly high rates. And here is the crazy part. Chick-fil-A doesn't do any of this because they are required to by law or because of some sort of rule or regulation. They do it because taking care of your employees is actually good for business. And the more valuable your labor, the more painful it is for an employer if you leave. That creates a market incentive for companies like Chick-fil-A to pay attention to the well-being and job satisfaction of their employees. There's nothing worse for a company than to lose a valuable and skilled employee. The cost associated with recruiting, training, and getting a new employee up to speed in many industries can cost thousands of dollars. And even then, no guarantee they'll work out. As much as some politicians and activists highlight the power that employers have over employees, they sometimes forget that in a free market, workers have power over their labor. And if one boss treats you poorly, you can essentially fire them by quitting and going to a business where your labor will be compensated appropriately. And that's exactly what you should do, because in a competitive market, the companies which don't value the contributions of their employees ultimately lose out to those that do, which ends up being better for workers, employers, and all of us as consumers. I'm Nick Freitas with the Y Minutes, and thank you for watching.